Rav Levinstein, alav shalom, at his funeral, his wife says, I simply lived with a malach. I lived with an angel. Now many times somebody can be a big rabbi, help a lot of people, and it's very hard to pay the same type of attention at home. Why? You got 500 people complaining to you non-stop, maybe 1 out of 500 saying thank you. Okay, just to, one zik and nigga 1 for 500. By the time you get to your wife and kids, you can't handle anything. Anything but good you can't handle. Why? It's tough already. You're already dealing with so much craziness. So it's hard to maintain. His wife, the Rabbanit, says, Rav Levinstein, angel. On all the smallest things he cared about. On all the little minor details he took care of. Everything. Malach. But this very same malach, one time, the Bachurim in his yeshiva wanted to protest. Because there wasn't enough food. Not like today. The air conditioner is not working, so we're protesting. We're not coming to the shiur for a year. Yeah, but it didn't work only for 1 day. Yeah, but we're going to use this excuse not to come for a year. They wanted to protest. How did they protest? No signs like the crazy people of today. What did they do? Something more creative. All their underwear, their t-shirts and everything, they hung them on ropes in the yeshiva. Now the rabbis showed up and they see the yeshiva turned into a laundromat. This guy's underwear, t-shirts, tank tops, Shem Yishmo. What are they going to do? Rabbi, 500 boys. What are you going to do? Kill everybody? What are you going to do? Fire everybody? What are you going to do? I mean, and they're not even protesting against something bad. I mean, they want more food. Rav Levinstein walks in. He sees it. He says, whoever doesn't take off his stuff from the lines, I promise him he will not finish this year. And he started learning. Within 5 seconds, every single thing hung, disappeared, like the ground swallowed it like Korach. Why? Rav Levinstein doesn't say much nonsense. Let's just say that. If he told you you're not going to finish the year, it's better to listen to him. Why? Because he loves you. So how come he has to be so harsh? Why can't he say, guys, please, I understand you, come on. Why can't he just give him another shiur? One of his famous shiurim. Give him a dvar Torah, chizuk. Listen, it's not the right place to do it. I understand. You have to work on yourself. Why? Because Rabotai Yekarim, Rav Levinstein knew that when it comes to the issues of desire, there is no easy route. Why? When someone has a strong desire, even if it's a desire that's necessary, like eating, it's nonetheless a desire. You cannot talk somebody out of it in a soft approach. If I don't destroy this right away, nothing's going to happen. I can give them 100 shiurim, he says. 100 shiurim. And it won't affect them. Why? Right now they're in the middle of a desire. And if I don't kill it right away, with something strong, something lethal, nothing will help. The whole place will collapse. This is why sometimes, Rabotai Karim, the hard Mussar is the only thing that works for certain people. But sometimes it doesn't. The same Rav Levinstein, same Mashgiach Miponovich, one time comes to his yeshiva and he sees all the boys are there and he tells them, go home, go play, go do whatever you want. I'm not teaching you today. 500 boys, 1,000 boys. What are they going to do? We're going to play in the sand? Go play in the sand. Go do something. I want to teach you. Not interested. But why? Kvod Harav? We're here. So you're here. Go. I don't want to teach you. Why not? What do we do? It says because you don't want to learn. But we show up. Is that a sign? Is that an indication? We came to the shiur 10 o'clock at night. Is that an indication that I want to learn? Rav Levenstein says, you see, sometimes there are certain people, I think you call it sadistic, where they like pain. They like pain. Some are masochistic. One likes to give pain, one likes to receive pain. Some people like to receive pain. It's a form of pleasure for them. Strange people need help, but they exist in the world. Some people like to receive pain physically, and some people like to receive pain emotionally, psychologically. They like it if you insult them, they like it if you bash them, they like it. Some people like to receive pain spiritually. They want to tell you, oh, Rabbi, I'm a Rasha, right? Ah, yeah, Chazak, Rabbi. Yeah, you're right. You called me on that one. Yeah, I did that last week. Wow, this Rabbi is the best. This Rabbi is the best. He knows I'm a criminal. I can't wait to come back here next week. Some people like to receive it physically. They go to these massage parlors so the person can stomp on their back. But why? Because they want the pain. At the end, it feels better. At the end, it feels better. Why? But the pain, it's agony. Agony, jumping on your back. Oh, yeah, it's going to feel good for you, yeah. It's going to feel good. They like it. Rav Levenstein says, I'm not a massage parlor. And I'm not a person that's going to give you pain for your joy. I'm here to change people. And if you're not looking to change, I don't want to teach you. One of the most disappointing things that a leader, whether it be in kiruv or otherwise, has to deal with is when people continuously show up, listen to what they say, tell them, Chazaku Baruch, I like that shiur, I like that lecture, it's the best. But the next day, same animal as it was the day before. Nothing changed. Nothing. Same person, same everything, week after week, year after year. They show up, they listen, they like it, but they don't change. This, Rabotai, is unfortunately a recurring problem you cannot avoid. Because it's not up to the speaker. It's not up to the rabbi. The rabbi is simply the spark. The spark to get you ignited, in order to wake you up, in order for you to desire to want to change. But if you do not want to change, nothing will help. Even if you come to every shiur, and you watch every shiur online live, and you watch it again the next day on YouTube, and just to get out of the obligation, make sure you watch it on the app also, on the Bezat Hashem app. And just in case you miss something, you're going to watch the clips from that shiur. And just to make sure you make a mitzvah, you share it too. But you still walk around half naked, still walk around with nivul peh, curse coming out of your mouth every 2 seconds, still waste your life with all types of nonsensical hobbies and habits, still stingy, still arrogant, still angry, still same animal they started 2 years before the shiur did. How do I know? Unfortunately, I see it. I see it every day in people. I see it every day in people where they tell me, yes, and I love the shiurim, they're great. And I look at the profile picture, because unfortunately it's part of the automatic situation today. Everybody has a profile picture that you have to see. And you see this person says, I love the shiurim, it changed my life. Why didn't it change your wardrobe? How about it doesn't change your life? How about you just change your wardrobe instead? Don't give me the compliment. Just buy clothes. How about that? But that's the problem. Sometimes a person does not understand that the lecture is talking to him. The Mishnah in Avot says, "Im en anili mili." Hillel HaZaken says, If I'm not for myself, who is for me? Commentary on that by Rabbeinu Yonah, 800 years ago. He says, if I don't rebuke myself, then who will do it for me? Because the rebuke of others is only good for an hour. But the constant rebuke of myself, to wake myself up, would last day after day and not be forgotten. Rabbeinu Yonah, the one who wrote the Sefer about Teshuva, says it clearly. You're going to come to shiur, it's a good shiur. At best case scenario, chizuk for an hour. To change your life, you have to want it. You have to want it. So what's the point of the shiur? To ignite you. To ignite you. As we see from the whole Maaseh with Eliyahu Nevi and Achav Rasha. Achav was the king of Am Yisrael, was Rasha. Married to a Goya, Izevel, worshipped idols, did every sin under the sun. One day Eliyahu Nevi comes to him and starts rebuking him and tells him the worst possible thing. He says, you're going to die, and your wife is going to die an unusual death. And on top of it, the dogs are going to eat her body parts and lick her blood. And all of your descendants are going to die. And Hashem Yishmo, what type of rebuke he gave him. But not rebuke like you're a bad guy. Rebuke like I'm promising you, the end is near and it's horrible. At that moment, the Tanakh says, Achav, the Rasha, killed people, did all types of evil in the world, took it seriously, put a sack on himself, and started doing tshuva. And there's a machloket among the poskim. Whether he did tshuva or he didn't do tshuva. He started doing tshuva, but then he went back, or he did tshuva be'emet. And Hashem says to Eliyahu Navi, look at Achav, how he's doing tshuva. So the Chachamim said, look, he said he's doing tshuva. Yeah, but did it last or no? How did he start doing tshuva? Eliyahu Navi. Eliyahu Navi started him. So you need a spark. But that spark's not enough. In order for it to continue, you have to overcome your desires. But you cannot overcome your desires just tiptoeing around. Yeah, I'm going to stop on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, but the rest of the week, game's on. No, I'm going to stop doing it every day. I'll just do it once a month. No such thing. It's either allowed or not allowed. Kasher, tameh. You're going to do it, you're not going to do it. Why? As long as you're playing both sides of the field, Rabotai, it's not tshuva. It's not tshuva. It's like people, they're going to show up on Yom Kippur with white clothes on, drive to shul on Yom Kippur, drive to shul on Shabbat. They have white clothes on for Yom Kippur. They'll sing with everybody. They'll sing with everybody. But they're already planning a barbecue or go to the beach or something on Shabbat. Why? They're confused. They don't understand. Tshuva is not just for Yom Kippur. It's every day. And if we don't do tshuva every day, it won't last. It's either allowed or it's not allowed. It's either Kadosh Baruch Hu says yes or Kadosh Baruch Hu says no. When he says yes, that means you're going to get reward for it. When he says no, that means you're going to get punished for it. You don't believe? Read in the books. Now, every one of us needs a spark. Today, yesterday, on Tisha B'Av, we read the book of Lamentations, Sefer Echa. In chapter 4, verse 15, says, away unclean people, shouted at them. Calling the people like a nida, impure. And Rabbi Hanina interpreted this, referring to Bnot Israel, saying, it's written, Hashem says, because of the daughters of Zion are so vain and walk with heads thrown back, as it says in Isaiah 3, verse 16, because the daughters of Zion are so vain, they walked about with presumptuousness of spirit, and walk with heads thrown back, as was the case when one of them dressed up in ornaments, she stretched her neck here and there in her pride to show off her jewelry. We're not even talking about showing off body. Talk about show. Oh, you see the new necklace my husband got me? You see? Oh, did you see it? Oh, you saw it already? You want to see it again? Want to see it again? You see it? You like it? It's $5,000. You can't go on, right? With roving eyes. Rabbi Yassi of Sisera says, they deceptively painted their eyes with red paint. Put enough makeup on their face, you could seem like a traffic light. And Rabbi Shimon, son of Lakish, says, with red collyrium and with mincing gait. If one of them was tall, she went with two short women on either side, so that she might seem taller because of her height. And if one of them was short, she wore platform shoes, so she might appear tall, making tinkling with their feet. Rabbi Yossi says, she was decorated by the form of a dragon on her sandals. 2,000 plus years ago, the prophet Jeremiah tells us in the book of Echa, and the Chachamim give us commentary, says, you see the problems you have today, girls walking with high heels, girls walking around to get attention. In those days it was the same thing. Some use similar tools, some use different tools. One tall girl would walk around with two short girls. Why? Because if she's tall, she stands out. One short girl would wear platform shoes, big heels, big things. Why? She wants you to think she's tall. Why? Because she wants you to look at her. If that's not enough, they'll put bells on their shoes. Put bells on their shoes. Today, they don't need to put bells. Why? Because the heels make enough noise you can hear from down the street. And the rabbi said, she brought the crop of a rooster, and it was filled with balsam oil, and she placed it in between her heel and her sandal. And when she saw a group of guys, she smashed it, and the scent spread among them, and this was like a venom of a snake. Today's world, lots of perfume. She walked into the room, the whole office knows. Everybody knows. Oh, she's here. How do you know? You're 5,000 feet away. I could smell it. Chachamim call it like the venom of a snake. Venom of a snake is not a good thing unless you need it for medicine, but that's only if it works. Otherwise, it just simply kills you. Meaning what? If it's your wife, smells good, Baruch Hashem, it's medicine. If it's not your wife, it's venom. It happened that Jeremiah said to them, do Teshuva, make repentance so that the enemies will not come. And they said to them, if the enemies come upon us, what are they going to be able to do to us? See, it's written, let him speed, let him hasten his purpose. If we are to give thought, let the plans of the Holy One of Israel be quickly fulfilled. If we have to give heed. In so many words, the prophet of the day, Jeremiah, tells the women, do tshuva, stop walking around immodestly, stop looking for attention. He's not talking about mini skirts and tank tops. You're simply a center of attention. Why? Look at the way you dress. Look at the way you talk. Look at the way you laugh. Look at your attitude. Every single guy knows your name. How come? They're not all your husbands. How come everybody knows you? Oh, I'm friendly. I'm a friendly woman. You're a friendly woman, you're going to be in Genom, friendly. You have a lot of friends over there. Why? There's no reason for you to have male friends. No, they're my colleagues. They all work in your department. You built airplane parts. This guy cleans the garbage. What does he have to do with you? I'm just being nice. No need to be nice. Hello, goodbye, finished. To know his personal life about his wife and how many kids and where they go on vacation is too much information. You're looking for attention. Why? You like it. That's the truth. Why'd you put extra perfume today? You're not going to be next to your husband. Oh, so Steve in the office can smell. So Joe can smell. So Jose can smell. So everybody else can enjoy somebody else's wife. How come you're laughing so loud? Why? So everybody down the street can hear you too? That it's funny? Maybe they're going to come over and say, oh, what's so funny? What's so funny? How come you speak so loud? Why does everybody have to hear your conversation? What you did this weekend? And what your mother made for food? Why? Why are you so out there? Why? Because you want attention. Right? Jeremiah says no good. Where did Jeremiah hear from? Kadosh Baruch Hu. He says, do tshuva before this brings enemies. What enemies? Destruction of the Bet HaMikdash, Rabbi. And what did the women say? No, come on, you're exaggerating. If Hashem wants us to send these enemies, we'll just marry these enemies. He wants to send the Romans, he wants to send this one, he wants to send that one, we'll just marry them. What? We're pretty. We're good-looking ladies. Why not? What's the problem? What can they do to us? Nothing. Maybe they'll marry our husbands. Okay, so we'll have new husbands. The Midrash continues, says horrible things about what kind of punishment these people got. But the long story short is that sometimes, Rabotai, a person has to stop fooling themselves and think that they're listening to rebuke, and that rebuke has to do with somebody else. If you are listening to this, even if you're the speaker of this, it has to do with you. Why? HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Bechvodo Be'atzmo, created the world, put a Torah in it, put people in it, billions and billions and billions of people with all types of problems and all types of desires and all types of dinners, lunch and all types of meals and all types of hobbies and all types of cars and planes and gadgets and financial situations, lots and lots of stuff, and flowers and bells and whistles and stars and sunny days and rainy days and a Mabul that destroyed the world and a rainbow that showed us a sign that he's not going to do the same destruction, but not necessarily, not a different destruction, and fires and waters and all types of wonderful things. Guess what? You're here to hear this for a reason. Why? He could have put you somewhere else. He could have let you hear something else. If you're hearing this right now, or 5 years from now, you're hearing it, it's you. Don't look behind you. Oh yeah, I know some. No, it's you. Something has to do with you. Why? You've been watching and nothing changed. No, I've only been watching for 15 minutes. Exactly, it's too long already. You haven't already committed to change. Within the first 15 minutes, you should have already said, I got to change something, Ribono Shel Olam. What I got to do? I got to change something. 15 minutes into, you should have already said, what? It's Elul, it's Elul. The people in the previous generation would have collapsed on the floor on the moment they heard the judgment day is coming in a month, and I haven't even committed to do Teshuva today. It's Elul. Nothing. Nothing changed. This has to do with you. This has to do with me. It has to do with all of us. Why? Kadosh Baruch Hu designed the whole world and let us hear this.